H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is what is this? Is Baby Friday that quick? That's right. I wasn't here on Monday. Yes, Baby Friday. It got here real quick. But you know what? Yesterday, uh, great moment. Yesterday on I didn't realize. Um, when I give you information and stuff like this, when people that known you a long time and your friends come to you and say, Doc, hey man, you my dude. But that stuff you were talking about yesterday on the show just blew me away. It kind of got to me a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. I took my name off yesterday because Jimmy had that. I don't know what Jimmy was doing with that crazy thing. Thank you, man. I'm going to put it back up there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See that? All I do is hit the button. Thank you, Dad. When Jimmy came on with that phone yesterday, I don't know what be wrong with his stuff. It just messed everything up. It just warms my heart when my friends, the people that walk with me every day, and like when we be, when we playing golf and we doing stuff like this, I don't talk about this kind of stuff on to them. But it's a unique platform that I think need to go out across the world. That's why I tell you to share the show. It's very, very important that you share the show because somebody, some woman, some man might have needed that message yesterday. You just never know what's going on in people's lives. So if you missed Women Rock Wednesday yesterday, you got to check it out. But let me shout out to my starting five. Let me look at all my devices. Hold on. Let me see. Let's look. Let me make sure I get everybody on all my devices so I won't miss nobody. But today, Facebook, we got Mate Cora. We got that is Moody on Facebook. Who else we got? Let me keep going. Daryl Anderson, Dale Griggs, and Trey Phillips. They on Facebook. Then on YouTube, we got Corey Willis. I'll start five. Jeremy Davis, D. Holcomb, Brad Kimball, and who is my Ivan Petty Jr. Where you been, young fella? Hey, Belinda, I see you out there. What's up, Eric? Share the show, everybody. Did I share? Yes, I already shared it. Before I even get on, I always share. What's up, Ricky Scott? I see you just signed in. But I don't know. It's just so many places I can go. Dad Moody sent me some stuff on the by text today, just telling me, man, people gonna finally listen to you. I hope so. He was just talking about how over the years I was explaining to people how valuable um, those 3 Supreme Court spots that Donald Trump just took uh, from us. We took one from Barack Obama. Barack Obama let him just take it. And what I mean by take it, um, Barack Obama was, it was his last year in office, and he didn't push through to get his candidate on the Supreme Court pushed in. So we got 3, and I'm gonna share some with y'all about that, man. A little bit. I was reading this guy who Illy Mistal. He he spent his whole life studying the Supreme Court. A lot of his life and books is studying the Supreme Court. And I've been getting a lot of information from him over the years and how important those 3 spots, the decision to tear down affirmative action was 63. Those 3 spots were very, very important. Mitch McConnell, his whole life, if you ever go read up on Mitch McConnell, his whole life is to be, he didn't want to be the president. He just want to be in power and be in Senate and be able to be control the judicial committee. So whoever y'all got to remember these judges, the Supreme Court judges, they're not elected. They are appointed by the president, who we vote for. And they're not elected. We don't elect them. And they are lifetime appointments. You can't put them out. They just got to die. So it's very important. Politics is very, very important. You might not, people talking about, I ain't worried about no politics, but they sure worry about your little black ass. So I don't want to get too far into it, but I want to share something with y'all because people were texting me this morning. Robert, you told us. Yeah, this years ago. If you just joined in the show, years ago, I was telling y'all the importance of that election. Y'all might didn't like Hillary Clinton, but she wasn't gonna appoint these three clowns. I mean, the handmaiden and them two clowns that Trump did. That guy who got impeached twice got to put in 3 people. We lost the vote 6-3. I'm just going to let y'all sit there because some of y'all ain't going to get that till later. Well, Robert, I know. Y'all ain't going to get it till later, but it's okay. It's okay. It's a few of us going to get it. But welcome, everybody. Hey, Sonya. Who else I got? Let me see. I got Sonya there. I just share the show. Because this information that I know I'm giving, like when my partner told me this yesterday, he said, man, dude, I know you was Robert, but that stuff you be saying, yeah. I mean, it kind of warmed my heart because when you say things and you're talking about things and it moves the people around you, boy, it's pretty dang on good. Okay, so it's Baby Friday, so I'm gonna go all over the world. Rod, you still out there? And how long you gonna be out in California? Rod Wells, you been out there for 2 weeks, ain't it? He said he in Blue Heaven. You go to the game every night. What are you doing, Rod Wells? Rod Wells, every day he put on Blue Heaven. Are you still in California? Are you still at Dodger Stadium? Are you sleeping at Dodger Stadium? Because that's Blue Heaven. Are you still there? You confuse us. You keep putting Blue Heaven up there. Are you still there? Are you at Dodger Stadium right now? That's what they call Dodger Stadium, y'all, Blue Heaven. If you ever have a chance to go, you gotta go. It's unbelievable. It's made right into a ravine, a canyon. It's a unique modern marvel. I don't know how these people do that. You engineers, I take my hat off to y'all. Cause I just didn't know the things, the modern marvels that y'all invent, and not invent, but be able to. And then when I'm traveling abroad, and even the countryside, and you see those houses in the hills, how do you get the plumbing and the electricity and the utilities and everything to come and through and around and mountains and I mean how I just take my hat off to y'all. You might not. Then I go skiing and watch how the ski slopes and the lifts that are built into the mountains. Hey, Lady Baron, it's just so much on watching these big old cruise ships. There's these big old heavy cruise ships and watching these big old airplanes just using the power, what they call it, the power of lift, and be able to lift these big old things up in the air and land back down. Y'all, I don't take this stuff for granted. But he said the Dodgers on the road return to Tuesday. The weather is awesome in LA. I guess he's still out there in LA. boy, but I'll be out there soon. That's all I got to. It's time for another grandson trip. I'll be out there soon. Uh, but it's just but that Dodger Stadium, man, it's just amazing, and you got to go out there to see what I'm talking about to understand how you drive up into it. It's just amazing. But I was thinking about not being a little petty, but you know, y'all noticed that I just like that, like John Morant. I told y'all that if there's two players that I just would pay to see in the NBA in the new generation. I wouldn't pay a quarter to see Jaylen Brown. I wouldn't pay $2 to go see Jason Tatum. I just don't. They just I'm not gonna pay. I like them. I like them as basketball players. I ain't paying. But John Morant and the big boy that I am, Williamson, I will pay to go and see them. So I saw this, y'all, and I just thought about something. Share the show. You won't find a better highlight tape anywhere in the world than this. If you find a highlight tape better than this, y'all let me know. Let me see. Did I download it? No, come on, y'all. I know I did. Oh, I didn't. I can't believe I didn't. No, I know I didn't. Y'all I didn't, y'all. I'm sorry. So I won't play that one. I wanted to play that. I saw this highlight tape of this dude. Let me see that I sent it to myself. Let's see if I was smart enough to send it to myself. Because sometimes I don't send it to myself, but it is something, and I don't think I did. Robert Hatter, what are you doing? But I got so much other stuff. We'll pass on that. But I want to show it to you. I'm going to find it. I'm going to show it to you. But it's going to be a great day. You know what? It's a great day to have a great day. I want all y'all to have a great day. And I was thinking about the other day, this Draymond Green and Jordan Poole stuff. Okay. Some things came out. I don't know how true they are. Okay. So I am not gonna sit up here and say Robert Hatter vetted this information or not. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I did. All right. But people was telling me about this, and some people was talking about it on. I just didn't want to report it to y'all, but I want to give y'all a feel, because we always wondered why Draymond Green hit Jordan Poole. You follow me? I always wondered. I mean, what make you do just foul on your teammate like that? If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. I don't want to bring it up again, but see it. But I want to talk about this. So y'all follow me here. Y'all help me in here. That's why I want y'all to share the show, because I need somebody else to talk to me. Because I want y'all to talk to me. Walter Yates, maybe you'll talk to me today. Reginald Simpson, Rabbit, maybe you'll talk. Lady Barron, I hope y'all talk to me today. Because don't get quiet. Don't be scared. Yeah, listen to me. Let me see. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a secret. It's okay to comment. I might not disagree with your comment. It's okay. You don't want nobody to disagree. I want y'all to disagree with me. I don't like nobody to agree with me. I want somebody to agree. It's all right. Because you're going to challenge me to think. So they was telling me this, boom. And Walter Yates, you help me out. What you think? Y'all know Michigan State and Michigan. Jordan Poole went to Michigan. Draymond Green went to Michigan State. They're storied rivals. I don't know if you know anything about it. You know anything about it? Raise your hand. That is Moody. You should know about it. They're heated rivals. Michigan State. Heated. Somebody said, I don't know how true it is, that he told Draymond Green that I slept with more women at Michigan State than you did when you were there. In other words, I slept with more women at your college than you was when you was there. But he didn't say slept with, right? Y'all got it. Okay. That was one thing. And then they were running. What's up, Frank? They were running sprints, right? And he told Draymond, don't worry about it. You'll be in Sacramento next year. Don't worry about running these sprints because in other words, you out of here. Okay? All right. Then he told Draymond, why is your Twitter handle Money Green? When you broke and you not going to get a new contract. And they said, that's the one that broke the camel's back. And he ended up punching him in the face. And Draymond was forbidden to talk about it. Nobody could talk about it. I'm going to repeat that. I don't know how true this is, but these are the things that were happening in practice. If you go back and look at the video, y'all going to make me go find that video. When I go back and look at the video, when I saw that Stephen Curry and none of them people even looked that way. Hey, Bettina, where you been, girl? Let me look up Draymond. Dre, I want y'all to look at it again. Draymond, let me see if I got it. Draymond pool fight. I think that's it right here. I want y'all to watch it. Watch this. That ain't the one. Trying to find something. Hold up. Dre, hold up, y'all. Y'all gotta help. It just makes me. It just makes me think about it. I had it up there. Must have took it out. Gosh, let me see. Let me put a pool. Let me put in pool and see. Did I get the pool? Get the pool. Oh, I just must have took it off. But then I go back and look at it, y'all. So let me go back again. It was rumor. I don't know the truth. I haven't talked to Draymond. I haven't talked to Jordan Poole. But some people was telling me he told Draymond, because, Michigan State, heated rivalry. Man, I slept with more, but he didn't say slept with. I blanked more women at Michigan State than you were when you was with them. You was there. In other words, that's who I am, right? Share the show, put thumbs up, right? And then he came back while they were running sprints and told Draymond it's the same day in practice. Don't worry about it. You'll be in Sacramento next year. Sacramento wasn't good. Then you follow him. Sacramento got, that's what he talked to, right? Then he told Draymond, why is your Twitter handle Money Green? When you broke and you not going to get a new contract. And they said, that's the one that broke the camel's back. And he ended up punching him in the face. And Draymond couldn't talk about it. That's... What y'all think? I know y'all listening. I know he shouldn't have put his hand on him. I know. I believe you, man. I said the same thing. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Hannah. What do y'all think? Nobody even went to stop. Thank you. Ken saw it. I just don't have it. Nobody went and broke the fight up. None of the players. Stefan looked like... Thinking about something, y'all. in sports is about imaging and winning the crowd over. Most fans want to cheer for players that they see turn the corner. Most fans. They did it for Kobe. Y'all remember Kobe was hated and vilified. You know, Kobe wanted to leave the Lakers. See, we love him now when he passed away. Magic, they used to call him Tragic Johnson. Larry, Jordan, no, he was vilified. That's who fans are. Bird, they was mad at Bird. They hated Bird. And my advice to all these players is to build a solid foundation. This NBA is another world, young men. We got some guys going to Summer League next week. And if you got friends in Dallas, y'all got a lot of people going to Summer League next week. And I want to share with you, I do this every year. I want to share with you, young fellas, when you take your behind out there, they watching every move you make. Young fellas, the NBA offices in New York moved 2,000 of their employees to Vegas for that 10 days. 2,000 people. They in every hotel, everywhere you go. Be careful. Watch what you do. These women knowing you out there. These groupie ass guys know you out there. You're on a summer league team. You got a summer league contract. You can't do nothing. I sit there and told y'all, I'm sitting there talking to the GMs and the coaches and some of the things I heard about players. Don't go out there thinking you got it made. Families of the players. If you got a crazy ass family member, tell his crazy ass or her crazy ass to stay at home. Don't come to Vegas. They got people in the stands listening to every damn thing you say. I was at Ken Lofton's game. Dad is on here. I had 4 or 5 people in NBA offices around us in that section. I knew who they were. Thank you, Frank. Remember, it's a job interview. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how they think. If you ain't one of their top picks and you just on a summer basketball team, they don't think that much of you. I hate to say it like that. I put it like this. You are not a priority to them. They said and was telling me, Rob, I asked one GM, dude, I don't like this dude you picked. I don't like him. He said, it ain't for you to like. I like him. He said, he out here playing on this team. Wait till he get to playing with, and he mentioned this, I ain't gonna tell you, his star player. He might look like that out here with these guys because most of these guys are not gonna make it no way. Dallas. I know y'all think y'all finna come up there, and it's fun to be around, but get them guys in their rooms. Don't be at no crap tables. Don't you be at no damn thing. They're gonna give you per diem for that 10 days. Guess what? They watching what you do with the per diem. It's a unique situation. It's a job interview. It's a job interview. You just barely on a, listen, ladies and gentlemen, because you on a summer league team don't mean 99, I think about 90% of them people ain't going to even play nowhere ever. They better get them a Rosetta Stone because they're going overseas or they're going to be in the G League. I'm just telling you what the GM saying, Rob. What's the boy name? Let me go back to the draft. Let's just go to the draft. And I can just call these guys' names now. Now, your first round and your first round, second round draft choices, they got a shot. But most, half of the let me give y'all something. Wait a minute. Hold on. NBA. Hold on. Somebody gave me some stuff. Oh, yes, I want to talk about that. Ooh, glad. Thank y'all. Y'all just made me. Let's see. Oh, it's a little farther back. He was just telling me about the number of second round picks. Half of them are out of the league after a few years. The second round picks are just out of the league. Didn't I tell y'all that I'm trying to find it, y'all. I love. Did I tell you? I'm just. You have to be in. Watch this. Now, I was just there with this man last year. Watch this. If y'all don't believe me, I was just out there with this man last year. You have to be in that I'm here for business mindset the whole time, even in the airport. Listen to me, y'all. I know of a situation where they told a daddy, hey, told a son, your dad ass can't come to the summer league. Your mama and your girlfriend can. Your daddy can't come. His crazy ass can't come. Okay. Don't kill the messenger. I'm just trying to find some stuff, y'all, for you. I'm clicking. I love this. We finna sit down and talk. Cause I just got to do it. I want these kids to succeed. I want these young men to succeed. When we have a chance to get in these positions, I want you to succeed. And I'll keep going. I'm going to find it. Keep going. Where I'm at, Rob? Where was I at? I was talking to y'all about something a minute ago. And let me. I'm gonna bring some. This kid. Oh yeah. Here we go. I was talking about imaging, and my advice to build a solid, because you're trying to build a solid foundation. And I'm finna help you because these guys are going out there. Next week, they'll be out there. They're getting ready. They announce some of the teams. You had a foundation through AAU basketball to get to this point. Okay? And you need a foundation to move through the NBA. You need people who will tell you when your feet stink. If you ain't got nobody around you, they're going to tell your ass, son, you 8 players from Dallas. If everybody around you kissing your ass, young man, find you somebody that can tell you when your feet stink. I'm telling you. People who are going to keep you responsible, who are going to keep you accountable for your actions, young fella. It's real talk, man. You need a circle of people who are dreamers. They dream big. They're not leeching on you. They are helping you build. You have all the money in the world now, young man. So all the things you want, you actually don't need now. You only want when you don't have something. Now you got it. When you didn't have no money, you wanted everything. Now you got it. I don't need it now. It's not a fantasy anymore. The money is not important at this point. Now it's your career. All the rookies, you get paid for what you have done until now. What you did in high school, elementary school. You just got rewarded. Anthony Black, Keontae George, Mikey Miles, all you guys up there in Dallas who made it. Casey Wallace. Now you're starting at zero. The summer league is zero. You take your ass out there trying to be cool. For what you do going forward and what you're going to get paid for moving forward. If you think like that, I got rewarded for all my hard work back then. Now to get my next contract, it starts today. When you got your ass on that plane to leave to go to wherever you went, to Detroit, to Houston, it starts today. And that's how you need to really look at it. You can't look at it like I'm the number one pick. I got paid. That was a reward for what you've been putting your body through. Your next contract is what you're going to do over these next 2 years. I hope y'all hear me. Jimmy talking about a damn camp to prepare some kids, so a camp to prepare some kids to go to a camp. I'm talking about some stuff right here that can prepare you to be a millionaire and stay a millionaire. And yes, I'm giving this, I'm sowing this, but this is not all of it. I got more, but it's going to cost you a consulting fee. But I'm giving you this. A lot of kids ain't been told this. Just thinking about watching Gilbert Arenas the other night on his podcast. When all of us, complaining and all of us with all these pious attitudes about John Morant and Zion Williams, and y'all wonder why Robert taking up for these guys, because I've been spent 30 years in this business watching these guys and watching the behavior of these guys. Some people, y'all can go to law school for 3 years and think y'all know it everything. I've been doing this shit for 30 years, and I got people up around here thinking they know, and they ain't been in this shit but a couple of years. And they think they just know everything. I wonder how many dived into that 669-page collective bargaining agreement that just was released yesterday, and you got to know this shit before Friday free agency starts. I wonder how many these think kids that want to be in this business went and dove into the collective bargaining. 669 pages. It's an all-nighter. These teams just got it. They just finalized the collective bargaining agreement. Owners got everything they wanted, and all the players got was they can smoke some damn weed and have some gambling money. Yes, I said it. If you're under 21 years old, please don't be caught trying to walk into. You can go through the casino, but you can't sit down and try to gamble. Please don't. Please don't. Malcolm, so hold up on the comments, Malcolm. Malcolm, hold on, slow down, Malcolm, slow down. Trying to get some points across. You can't be listening and typing at the same time. So Malcolm, would you rather do the show? You can't be doing all that typing and listening at the same time. So just listen for a minute. Just listen. Frank Miles on this. He been 30 years dealing and helping athletes be great. And when they leave the sport, they're comfortable. See, let me tell you about this NBA. And I love the way Gilbert Arenas and Pat Bell put it the other night. I never looked at it like this, but I looked at it like this, but I never looked at it like this. The NBA is basically, you have 22 hours every single day trying not to get in trouble. Give me a drink. And I'm going to take a break on that. Take a quick break. But I'm going to come back to that. Frank, do me a favor, Frank Miles. Go to SolomonBryant.com. That's a guy that supports this show. He watched this show, and he got the idea for him and his wife to launch a wine brand by watching this show, Frank Miles. So I want you to support him. Great wines, all kind of, every kind, the Pinot Noir, the Chardonnay, every kind of wine you have, specialty wines, SolomonBryant.com, and Frank, and we also got some when you come to town. I can't wait to take you to these. I got a spot. Check this out. Just check it out.
Someone had a birthday party at our restaurant next door, Mimi's New Orleans Cafe. They asked if they could smoke cigars on the patio. Told them yes, and they stayed a little late, and they said we don't have anything like this in this area. So we decided to pray on it, and collectively we decided to move forward. You know, there's a need for it. This is this old part of Richmond. It's growing. The new courthouse is right there. The sheriffs come here. We get their full support.
Cleopatra's Cigar and Cognac Bar and Mimi's Soul Food Cafe. I thought Creole Cuisine Cafe. Let me tell you something. Out in Richmond, Texas, it's a great phenomenon. They just had their year anniversary, and great place to go. And I just there's socket to me shrimp. Everything is scratched. They ain't getting no frozen food. They make everything from scratch. It's unbelievable. They got so many things to do. I'm gonna keep giving you the rundown of the things they got. Last night was steak night. Let me tell y'all. I got to tell y'all about. Hold up. I got to tell y'all about this steak night. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I got to pull it up. I got to tell y'all about this steak night. Cause check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Frank. Oh, Frank, I know you're gonna get some of that wine. I already know. Frank. Cleopatra's weekly night on Wednesday night. Steak night. Starting at 5 o'clock. Get off work, come over steak. You get a 16-ounce ribeye, loaded fried mashed potatoes, asparagus, a glass of wine, and a cigar for $45. I tell y'all about the rest of the lineup. Like tonight, Thursday's latest night. Tonight, latest night, and Domino's night. $5 martinis all night long. Friday, live band, old fashions. $7. Saturday, karaoke night. Hey, Frank, when you come to town, I got you. I got to take you out there. Shout out to Trey Phillips. He gave me a glowing recommendation about Cleopatra's and Mimi's. And when you meet the staff and you meet Lance and you meet Charles, they'll blow you away. But a lot of free time okay. We're gonna get back. Let me get back. Let me get back to what I was about to say. Thank you. Because I know y'all want some of this great advice I'm going to give you. Frank, so here I go. In the NBA, all my young brothers, it's basically you have 22 hours every single day trying to not get in trouble. You practice about an hour and a half, 2 hours a day, and then you're the next 24 hours until they see you again. Try not to get in trouble. Try not to get in trouble with all this money. All this game you got, all this money. You got to try not to get in trouble. They have all the free time while everybody else is at work. Where my women at? I need my women. Women Rock Wednesday. Hey, share right quick. I need my girls. Share. Tell all the women, all your friends, women friends. I want you to hear this. Because this Gilbert Arenas and Pat Beverly talking about this stuff. And I'm just giving you some highlights of what they were talking about. Because they was complaining about Ja making all these bad decisions. He in the strip club. His mama and and all that, right? And Zion, all he like is strippers and all he like is Instagram girl. All that. Watch this. There's two NBA players talking. And a guy who's been around this league for 30 years. Before these guys was in the league, I was represent players for these guys. He was in the league. So I'm just sharing some things that they said. And I want the comments. I want y'all to comment. That's why I'm saying. See, only person was commenting was Malcolm, but Malcolm just goes and goes. I need somebody to give me some comments, not just typing. Check this out. They have a lot of free time while everybody else is at work. He's so So if you're not married, think about the lifestyle. Think about they said think about the sex that's free between the hours of noon and 7, the opposite sex. The opposite sex that are free between noon and 7 o'clock. Strippers, Instagram models, who they say ain't got nothing else to do in life. Because we wonder why he ain't got this, why he ain't got a doctor, why he ain't got, because the doctor is busy, the doctor's busy, the doctor's doing something, the lawyer is doing something, she's at court, she's at, so when we got to all the sophisticated ladies are at work. When these guys, why do you think every city that they go to, all you got to do, if Rockets play somebody, ladies, if the Rockets play somebody that night before, that day before, that evening before, them guys, that afternoon before, those guys are in the mall. The gallery is full of them. So these guys were saying, why you think we're in the mall? The strippers got to get their outfits. These NBA players saying they just woke up and got to go get a new outfit for the night. How come y'all ain't but how come y'all not meeting no nice ladies? They said. He said, they work when we're out. And these guys not going to the library. A lot of these guys not going to the bookstore. By the time they meeting up at the club. And the guy said, we got to guess which one is which in the club. This is what they said. They said their schedules. And ain't nobody saying nothing. Oh my God, I can't believe ain't nobody saying nothing. Their schedules match up with who they said I don't agree with this. They said their schedules match up with the worst people, the worst women in life. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. But it made me think. If they're in the mall in the afternoon, it's going to be the girls that work in the mall are the people who just can go to the mall at those times of day. They ain't going to no college campus, man. They ain't going there. It's just something to think about. It's just something I want y'all to think about. And then they talked about some of the things that these young guys got to get in, understand too. When the new guys come in, let's say a new guy comes into a team, there's a lot of petty jealousies going on. You come to, let's say you come to the Lakers. LeBron got 2 lockers. Everybody else got 1. I just use LeBron. You look around. I'm just showing you how these dudes in the NBA are. Why his shoes spread out like that? Why his shoes spread out like that? Why mine ain't like that? Then the new guys, they bring in things that they like to do. He like 2 towels before he sit down on the road. He likes to have everything lined up. They talked about LeBron. They said LeBron locker is one of the freaking neatest lockers in the NBA. When you break all of this down, man, a lot of these guys are funny. This NBA is funny, man. This what the player said. Pat Bev said, they are like the closest thing to females. Especially with all this fashion stuff that's going on now. They don't want to be one-upped. Pat Bev said he saw 4 of his teammates pull up in a Rolls Royce. He went back home because the mama handled his bid. To my mom, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I got to get one. He said he couldn't afford it. And on those super teams, which you got 3 of them crazy ass prima donnas, LeBron James, Bosh, and D Wade. Can you imagine what's gonna happen in Phoenix? Brad Beal gonna bring all of his he used to run this stuff over there. He gonna bring all of that to Phoenix. KD, he be arguing with people on Facebook space. I mean, what's the name? Or Twitter Spaces. Then you got Booker. And Kyrie talking about he finna go visit. Yo, I can't make this up. Then they talked about how LeBron was so smooth the way he moved. The way he went, even the way he went out. The way he go home. He moved like the president. It was talking about. Said LeBron, why you don't hear none of that? Now, I don't see Melvin Dudes, you got to quit believing all of this stuff you see. I know you love Twitter. And you read how you know Vanderbilt returned and stuff. Have you talked to Jared? So you're repeating stuff that you might not know about. Y'all better keep trying to tell y'all. All this shit y'all be seeing on Twitter, it ain't real. But Gil, he said something. And I hope all these young fellas, all these rookies, these second-year guys, first and second-year guys, I hope they listen to this. Gil said he bought a Maybach. If you don't know what a Maybach is, that's a high-end Mercedes-Benz. It's really a car that it's supposed to be chauffeured around. It's like a car that you should have a chauffeur to drive. Because a lot of the amenities are in the back seat. If you have never been in one. Gil said he bought one. Then Deshaun Stevenson, the teammate, He wanted one because Gil had one. Then Karan Butler said, if Deshaun Stevenson can buy one, I wanted one. He said, now he got 3 teammates with Maybachs on the team. Now Gil is salty. Guess what? He went and bought him another Maybach. He had 2 Maybachs and no driver. He said he used to just pull up to the facility, sit in the back seat and just watch TV and let people tell me, what Gil at? He in the back so he can show off his Maybach because all the amenities were in the back seat. He said he was just being dumb. He said everybody goes through it. You don't have to, y'all. Young players, you don't have to be dumb. You might be dumb. You don't have to be this dumb. He's talking about that's part of growing up in the NBA. Yeah, I'd rather you miss those steps. Rather you miss those steps. Let somebody get something vintage on the team. Somebody else is going to go vintage. See, Dwayne Wade started all this crazy ass stuff, the tight ass. He started. And these folks can't, not as big. You're right. Somebody told me they got big outfits on now. It's just crazy. And this Kyle Kuzma, I just don't know what's wrong with him. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. I was at this place. I was at this resort on vacation. Kyle Kuzma was out there. Kyle Kuzma was out there. He came down to breakfast. When I tell you this place is so exclusive, I mean, this the place. I can't tell you, but it's the place of all places to go. So he's sitting down there, eat breakfast, brunch or breakfast. He comes in there with a freaking dog in the freaking restaurant. Leave that stinky ass dog wherever your ass came from in your room. I thought that was that's why I didn't even go over there and say nothing to him. Then the dog in there barking. Who you here with, player? You down here by yourself at this resort? Is who you got in the room the same dog? Ain't they hungry? You brought your ass down here with a dog? Yo, it's just me. That's what I was thinking. I'll never forget it. Dog barking is a big old ass dog. And I don't like dogs. So I was thinking, y'all, you buy some vintage, everybody else want it. Then they had this thing. They asked, what was the smallest thing that players compete about having the richest version of? It's the toiletry bags. Then you see how all them walking in with the toiletry bags. Frank White. Y'all know when they walk in, everybody. Did you see everybody tried? Then LeBron had a briefcase. You remember when he got up and walked out and got his bag and sashayed out there, had the shorts and the suit shirts. I'm just giving y'all some history, man. I don't want the toy. I don't want the Louis bag anymore. I got the Tom Ford bag. Y'all watch it. They walk in there with the toiletry bag. If y'all ever seen it, I got one in there. I don't feel like going in and get it. But they walk in there. They walk in. This is what they walk in with. Why didn't you just got your toiletry bag? Now they got the bag, the bigger bag. They just coming in. They coming in with suitcases on the goddamn bag now. Then they asked Gil, what's the craziest thing you ever seen? He said when he was playing in Shanghai, playing in China. He said them people in Shanghai got bread. He said, it's a bunch of people over there. He said he went to the club, but he went to dinner first. Chuck went to the club. Dinner, restaurant turned into a club. And he was actually, dude, damn, he said, just sit here. We're going to stay here after we eat. Just watch what happens. So no age limit at the club. They said these kids was in there popping bottles. These kids, 13 and 14 years old, swiping their black cards. Money wasn't a problem. Popping bottles just to pour it out. They wasn't drinking. Then some of the little kids was drinking, and they had to carry them out. It's in Shanghai, China. So one person's bill was over $1 million. One person's bill was $2 or $3 million in a nightclub in one night. And Gil might have been lying a little bit. Because I said, wait a minute. What? But when I go there, them bottles be costing $4,000 and $5,000 a piece. So, man, it's just... I just want our young people to understand, man. This is it's the world. You working all this hard. Guys down at the top 100 camp. And by the way, Jimmy sent me somebody who posted that yesterday. The little guy, this guy right here. Let me put it up. Somebody. Hey, this is why I don't like to post y'all information, because y'all be having the wrong damn information. But this kid right here, let me show it to you, who was playing one-on-one against Jabari Smith. Watch this.
There we go. What? You're just getting lucky. Now with a hand in his face. Damn. Thank you, bro. You falling? Come on, man.
That's the little kid, right? So by somebody talking about he had 17 points. Let me tell you what he had. Jimmy sent it to me. He was 10 of 13 from the field. Didn't shoot no threes. He was 5 of 5 from the line. Had 4 rebounds. This is a 26 kid. 2026. Had 25 points. 3 steals, but guess what? His little ass turned that thing over 8 times. But that's what young players do. That's what young players do. I'll take them 8 turnovers. Because I bet he was trying to get some. He was trying to go get him some. Yes. But whoever told me that stuff yesterday, I tell you, I can't be. Well, I got to get disclaimers when y'all tell me stuff from now. But I want to share some with y'all before I'll be remiss. I saw this. I want to talk to y'all about this. I think I mentioned. I'm trying to see. I got several ways I want to go here. Okay, several ways I want to go. I want to mention to you that Kyrie Irving said he want to meet with the Phoenix Suns soon as June 30th, free agency period began. Then I saw this black designers calling out Pharrell and Louis Vuitton for stealing her viral idea that she made 2 years ago with their products without giving her credit. Pharrell is the creative. I showed y'all him the other day, the creative director for Louis Vuitton, Moet and Hennessy, and released the concept in the Paris fashion show. Let me, I think I took a picture of it. No, it's a video of it, I think. Oh, hope I got the video. And I just want, I'm trying to see what she's trying to sue these people for. Just watch this.
So I was tired of this shopping bag being around the house, so I'm gonna turn it into something more spicy. So I'm gonna cut the straps off. I'm gonna wrap this bad boy in some plastic. Add some straps. Boom. Got me a new. So I was tired of this shopping bag being around the house, so I'm gonna turn it into something more spicy. So I'm gonna cut the straps off. I'm gonna wrap this bad boy in some plastic. Add some straps. Boom. Got me a new. So I was tired of this shopping.
I kind of like how smart she was, but how in the hell you gonna sue somebody for using their own products? Baby girl, what? Malcolm, I'm gonna let you answer that one. Wow. She's suing, calling out. No. She calling out. I ain't saying she's suing. She calling out Pharrell and Louis Vuitton. She ain't suing for stealing her viral idea that she made 2 years ago. She didn't sue them yet. With their own products. Sonya, I think that was a nice Sonya. Sonya, if I was y'all women out there, boy, I'd go make me one of them bags. Think about that, Sonya. I think it was ingenious. See how powerful we are. And she wasn't trying to sue. That's what she should have did. There you go. She should have said, Louis, I got something. You got to sign a non-disclosure. She should have went to Pharrell, said, look here, player, I got something, man. Because Louis went and did it anyway. I like that, though. Sonya, I ain't listening to me. That ain't that. Whoever she is, shout out to her. But I guess I'll say that. But I did. I don't want to get out of this show. We're talking about Thaddeus Moody sent me several. Hey man, leave Gina alone, man. Hey, I got to talk about it. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about it. Before you begin your think piece, Thaddeus Moody, the Supreme Court did not strike down affirmative action. Let me finish. Admission preferences for legacies, donors, employees, families, and special recommendations are still allowed. The court struck down affirmative action for everyone except white people. And to my Asian American students who won yesterday with the Supreme Court decision, because y'all the one was pushing this thing, ending affirmative action. Guess what? You are still not going to get into Ivy League institutions. Why? Legacy. None of them are ending their legacy admissions, which benefits white students. Congratulations. And the biggest beneficiaries of affirmative action over the past 60 years have been white women. That remains unchanged. Currently, most elite schools, my son went to one, give a bump to white men whose grades and scores are not consistency and outpaced by women. They still get affirmative action too. So Supreme Court ending for affirmative action, the how of it is not, the how of it is not very interesting. They killed it because they could. But why? Well, because affirmative action was the only policy where the whiteness card got revoked. So that's all I'm gonna share with y'all about that today. I got more, but I spent a whole time. Yes, it bothered me. But let me tell you something else that bothered me. Something else bothered me yesterday. You remember I talked about Cam Whitmore? I gave y'all yesterday. I talked about him. Maybe, let's see. Maybe I should go back. And I should have. You know, when you don't watch the show enough, I shouldn't go back and have to keep going back. The people who watch the show, y'all don't understand. But I got something I want to share with y'all. Ryan Russillo confirmed on the Bill Simmons podcast. Let me let you hear it. Let me see. Did I lock it in? Let me see, because I didn't lock a lot of stuff in. I've been messing up today. I did. I ain't gonna tell you all that. I didn't. That's another one I didn't. But he came on, because I didn't think it was important. He came on the Bill Simmons podcast and said that Cam Whitmore, the guy I was talking about yesterday, the Rockets number 20 pick, who they said fell from 4 to 20. Ain't that damn far. But, first, he's still in the first round. But it's far, but it ain't that far. He fell from the top. We didn't know where he was going to get picked, really. But this is what I don't like. They said, he came out and said he fell in the NBA draft due to Coach Cal Neptune didn't talk him up. He said Neptune didn't talk him up and spoke poorly about him to GMs. Let me tell you something. I know for a fact, I know some coaches that talk negative about players and they still drafted them. Cal Neptune is first black ever coach for Villanova University. Took over for Jay Wright. A lot of people didn't like it. Why Jay Wright quit and hired a black coach, Philadelphia, no matter how liberal you think they are. Then he said, this is despicable. Cal Neptune needs to be fired immediately. This is the same Ryan Russillo. That's him. ESPN radio host Ryan Russillo arrested after police find him drunk and naked in a stranger's condo in Wyoming. What he want to talk about. Let me tell y'all something. He confirms and said Cam Whitmore fell in the draft because of what the coach said about it. He didn't talk him up. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, in case y'all didn't know. A lot of coaches gonna tell the truth. When people call me and ask me about your son, I'm gonna tell the truth. It's a player out of Houston. If you're an asshole, you think I'm going to call and put my reputation on the line saying you're not? Cal Neptune don't have to talk up his players. If the kid has some issues, he should tell the truth. That makes me think better of him. Somebody text, it's a tough spot. While he shouldn't lie, but he definitely shouldn't do whatever he did to help the kid. He just told the truth. They ask questions because that means somebody else been talking about this kid. It ain't got, they don't care. What you think that Coach K was saying about Rasheed Suleiman? What you think some of these coaches done said about these guys? They ain't brought them up and said they supposed to get fired. Only Cal Neptune. I know for a fact a lot of coaches do it. Why you want to fire this first-year coach? Can I help you? Nobody on USA basketball liked Cam Whitmore. Why somebody leaked that this coach said USA basketball talked about him? Y'all don't think y'all understand what I'm talking about right here. I just don't, because I ain't getting no comments. I don't think y'all understand what I'm talking about. Talking about it's going to hurt him doing recruiting. I'm pretty sure. People going to use that against Villanova. Said the man was trashing Cam Whitmore during the draft process. Let me tell you something, man. I'm going to repeat that again. If them coaches want you, them GMs want you, they don't care what nobody say about you. Y'all hear me? They're talking about one NBA scout claims that Neptune said, I'm not saying Whitmore is bad, but there is no way he deserved to be a freshman of the year over Alex Carabon from UConn. Ain't no way in the world that coach told them that. Y'all, that's not a look good. Look, this is a new coach. And you'd have put that out on him. Once that genie out the bottle, it'll never get back in. That's why I tell y'all to watch y'all mouth, what y'all say about these black coaches and these black players. But I don't see nobody saying nothing about this. Thank you for saying something, Barnes. If it was talking about Ja or Zion or somebody like that, this damn board to be lit up with comments. But you don't want to say nothing about Ryan Priscilla. Y'all, this stuff is not supposed to be getting leaked out. Whoever leaked this out was trying to hurt this man. If that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. All the coaches do that. You think it would have leaked? Jay Wright didn't talk negative against players. It ain't never got leaked out. Cal Neptune did what any coach should do. Be open and honest with NBA GMs. There's no issue here to me whatsoever. Everyone knew Whitmore had some problems. But you so drunk, Ryan Russillo. You want to talk about Kyle Nephew? He could be fired. But you so drunk, they found you. You so drunk, you naked, and somebody else just broke in somebody buck naked. What the hell was you talking about? Let me tell y'all something. Cam failed because he had bad workouts. And his interviews wasn't very good. And he isn't very sociable a kind of guy. Who you gonna give your top pick to? He gonna be a good player. But wait till y'all see him. I hope somebody get to him. But y'all understand what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about this gambling again. NFL gambling. The players that were suspended for gambling. I got those rules for y'all too. These are the 6 key rules. Y'all asked me about gambling policy. You don't bet on NFL. You don't gamble at your team facility or while traveling for a road game or staying at a team hotel. You don't have someone bet for you. You don't share team inside information. You don't enter a sports book during the NFL playing season. You don't play fantasy football at all. 4 Detroit Lions players and 1 Washington Commanders player who were suspended by the NFL for gambling violations. Wide receiver Quintez Cephas, safety C.J. Moore were suspended indefinitely for betting on NFL games. And as was Commanders defensive end Shaka Toney, Lions wide receiver Jameson Williams, and Stanley Berryhill were suspended for 6 games each for mobile betting that occurred at the Lions facility. The Lions subsequently released Cephas, Moore, and Berryhill. They cut all 3 of their ass. Last year, when the Atlanta Falcons, because somebody told me I didn't stunt what happened to Ridley, receiver, he was suspended for the entire 22 season for betting on NFL games. For the entire 22 season for betting on NFL games over a 5-game stretch when he was away from the team. He was traded to Jacksonville Jaguars at the trade deadline in November and was reinstated in March. But what I can't understand, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm still waiting on y'all to walk me off a ledge. The NFL is making boatloads of money off sports gambling and punishing its players for gambling for one reason: to protect the shield. They simply want to make money off gambling without compromising the sport. It's do as I say and not as I do situation, and those never end well. I understand not betting on NFL games, that's no bueno. But it's bonkers for the NFL to make money, billions, off the players through sports books, gambling, partnerships, and allow others to gamble on their platform when players can't gamble on who is going to win the National Football National Championship from a sports book during this season or from their team facility if they wanted to. The NFL wants to protect the game. It should have a zero tolerance for gambling. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I got to think it again. I got to think it again because it's really, really bothering me, these young brothers. One of them lost $8 million gambling. It's hard for that money to come by in football. The NFL means not for long. Most guys never get to their second contract. The average lifespan in the NFL is 3.5 years. Yeah. But let me share some stuff that I saw. I don't know if y'all seen it. I want to talk about it. The top, what you call it, the top 100. I saw this guy named Flory Bidunga, and somebody said he may be the hardest playing big man they ever seen in high school in AAU since Amari Stoudemire, and that was ridiculous. But they said what stands out about Flory is the combination of his toughness, intensity, and also his skill set. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I couldn't get off this show without showing y'all this. Watch this. Where my man at? Watch this. Did y'all hear one of them kids in the background say, damn? Y'all want to watch it again? I know it. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Look at Sonya said, whoa. Parents, handlers, see what people said about him? They said what stands out about him is his combination of toughness, intensity, and also his skill set. Toughness and intensity. I'm going to keep saying those two words. Toughness. Mama, your son got to be tough. Intensity. He got to be intense. He got to go. He got to keep going. He got to keep going. Somebody got to walk in that gym. If they ain't never seen him, y'all ain't never ranked him. Nobody talking about ranking. Somebody should say, who is that guy right there? Listen. What's up, Slim? Slim. I'm glad you're here. Slim, how many times you walked in the gym and said, who is that dude right there? How many times? When you walk in the gym, I told y'all, I told you I never forget it. That's why I keep telling this story. I go to LA and go to a basketball game, and I loved it because ain't nobody told me who was good or nothing. Slim said, not often. See that? And y'all always talking about, my son gonna go D1. My son got an offer from some. I got an offer from Slim. I go to California to watch Penny's son play. And, I'm coming to watch him and Bronny, and Bryce, that team, Sierra Canyon. I didn't even ask who the other team was. I didn't even ask who the land. I didn't even like. I didn't. I didn't even ask who the other team was. I just was sitting up there and watching the game. And about 4 or 5 times up the floor, I went to my phone, Slim. I wanted to know who was 3 players. I wanted to know who these 2 were. So they started. I said, who is this? One name was Dusty Stromer, and the other one is Caleb Foster. He going to Duke. Dusty Stromer going to Gonzaga. I didn't know who these guys were. Percy Miller. I didn't know who he was. I ain't never seen his son. I ain't never kept up with Percy Miller. I ain't been watching no damn high school basketball. But I knew who they were when I walked in the gym. They had some on their mind. Then I didn't realize, somebody tell me later, they had brought Bronny over these 2 guys for him to be in the McDonald's All-American. So I knew these guys was going kind of hard. I didn't know the backstory because what? I didn't talk to nobody before I went to the game. I just went to the game. At Notre Dame. Little bit ass, Max Bach ass gym. Hold up. With a stage on the end. So y'all already know. When they got the stage on the end, what kind of gym that is. I just don't see that. I don't see players playing with intensity and toughness enough. I ain't saying you have to fight and trying to fight. I'm just saying you going hard. Even when you fatigue, you're fighting through the fatigue. You're playing past your fatigue. That's why I had to show that kid. Then I saw this little guard. U of H didn't offer him. And I watched him. Watch this. He beat it a little bit too much for me, but he's trying to go somewhere. See, that's 3 dribbles. No dribbles. 2. 1 dribble. No dribble. Layup. I'm going to go again. Now he beat the hell out of it right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one. That's 2 too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I'll take from 3 to 4. 2. Okay. Everybody talking about this little dude right here. His name, what's his name? Hold on. Get his name. Darius A. Cuff. I like to see that. Quit beating the hell out the ball. Hold on. Saw somebody else. I saw a big dude. Hold up. I'm going to say the best for last, but I saw a big fella. Watch this, y'all, because we don't see this often, because we ain't got nothing like this. Jump hooking. Get your little ass out the way. Come in. Jump stop. Excuse me. Spin. Go back the other way. Jump hook. I ain't see no jump hooks. I don't see no jump hooks around here. Watch it. Playing big. Everything around the basket. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Short and sweet. It's a beauty to watch. You know why it's a beauty to watch? Because I don't see it much. Oh, I forgot to tell you his name. Let me give you his name. Hold on. That was Derek Queen. He hit the top right hand. Jimmy must be, they must still be playing games. Jimmy ain't called in. Yeah. Hold on. You remember we talked about the Booze and Flag matchup? Cameron Booze and Cooper Flag. Watch this, y'all. Flag. Flag. Booze. Hold on. Let me pause. How in the hell they getting all these damn layups? Where the defense at? Let me rewind that shit. Hold up, y'all. Why the hell you in it? Why you ain't sprint back? Y'all know how I am. What's this mess? Why they ain't getting back? I don't see no black shirts back there. That must be. Where the black? Oh, that's one black shirt. Okay, I got you. Where the white shirts? They trotting back up. Ooh, cash him out. Yeah, they ain't playing no defense, y'all. They ain't playing no defense. Crying shame, man. This is a farce then. I'm glad we get a chance to see this mess. Where the hell? Where defense at, Slim? So, Slim, can you imagine them out there against you? I mean, not playing no defense? Amen. Listen to me, y'all. Amen. Me and my son would have had a problem. On what? You ain't got nobody? And these guys out there that spend all this money to fly these dudes down there and have the NBA players come down, the NBA teams come down there, the college coaches come down there for that shit. I see why they don't want no cameras in there. So it can be a mystery to you and me. The NBA PA Top 100. I sure wish I had somebody on this show with me. I just sure wish I had somebody on this show with me that can talk to me. Thank you, Malcolm. I see why you're talking, Malcolm. They ain't saying nothing. Thank you, Malcolm. I'm glad I showed it to y'all. I'm really glad I showed it to y'all. Slim, forget playing for you. Slim, they done spent all this money out there. Got NBA players coaching them. NBA personnel coming to watch him. Jimmy and them critiquing him. And that's the mess y'all didn't want to let Wesley Yates go to last year. I wish I can get somebody to see it like me. I see he asking about some freaking matchups. I ain't thinking about no damn matchups. Listen again. You spent all that money flying people down there. What you trying to see? Wow. 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 Man, it seemed like them dudes going 5-on-0. Guess that's what y'all like to see. I guess that's what y'all like to see. Because I see ain't nobody saying nothing. It ain't about defense being respected anymore. To me, Slim. So how in the hell can you play in a game like that and not score no points? How in the hell do you be in a game like that and don't score? See, y'all, I'm a free thinker. I don't let these people influence how I think. I'm not trying to influence. I'm just trying to make you think. I'm just giving you some stuff, just saying, how can Kevin Freitman play in that game and not score? I'm going to get back to this, but congratulations to Lindsey Harden. Now here comes Jimmy. He going to explain this shit to me. He got 13 minutes. Hey, man. You got to get behind that because all these highlights I done seen, all the highlights I done seen, man, they got that damn terrible out there, man. Ain't nobody playing no defense, Jimmy.
It's a camp.
Okay.
It's a camp.
So in the camp, so how the hell is a camp you don't score but 2 points in the damn game then?
Exactly my point from yesterday. Now you guys getting it.
I got it.
Now you getting it.
It took me a whole day. But all I'm thinking about, because I'm showing all the highlights. I'm showing Boozer. I'm showing the big fella. Oh, I like Big Derek Queen. Oh my God, that big one. Oh, I love it. Hey, give him my number. Jimmy, give him my number. Give Derek Queen my number. Hey, Jimmy. Where you at? Come back. Come back. Don't go off. Come back. Okay, there you go. Jimmy. You back? Say something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot to set a do not disturb. Don't y'all be calling me. Don't y'all be calling me right now. Y'all know I'm on the
Hey, Jimmy.
Damn.
Jimmy, I was just pissed off because I showed about 4 or 5 videos and I didn't see no defense. And now you saying it's a camp. Oh
It's
my!
camp.
I would
It's
go
camp.
freaking crazy, Jimmy. It was like, Jimmy, I'd have had 1,000. Ain't nobody guard me.
Now you
Pop.
understand.
Now I understand what you're
Now,
talking about.
now you understand. And for example, we are in the last session that the college coach, the Division One coaches, are able to watch the players. It's the last session. They have a game going on right now behind me on both sides, and also there are going to be 3 games coming up next. Well, here's the deal. They played a game this morning. Remember, there's 8 players representing Texas. That's it. We went over that yesterday. So, in case you wondering, how did they fare this morning? Um, First off, we start off with Robert Miller the third, because that was an intriguing story. He is yet to play a single game due to a calf injury. He went to the trainer this morning, and the trainer suggested, according to little Robert III, trainer suggested for him to just only receive treatments the rest of the weekend. Now, mind you, and this has nothing to do with Robert Miller per se,
Okay.
but a lot of kids
Mm-hmm.
are in conversation with each other for, how would you say it, uh, load managing themselves, because in favor of playing with their grassroots teams only 72 hours or 96 hours from now. And whether it be Adidas championships, Peach Jam, Under Armour, well, there's not many New Balance kids here, maybe one or two, but that's the thing. And you can hear it in conversations. The reason I say this because I'm one of those guys. I don't play coochie coo with these young kids. I go straight to them and I ask them. I say, man, are y'all consciously aware that certain ones of y'all not going to be playing so many games this weekend? Look, kid.
Jimmy, I thought you were gonna put that do not disturb on there, man. Slide it down. Slide it
Let
down
me,
from
let
the
me.
top.
That's what I'm doing right now. We're gonna fix
Okay.
this right now. We're gonna fix this right now.
Just slide it down from the top.
There we go.
Yeah.
And
And hit that do not
go to
disturb
cellular.
on their ass. Y'all know he on the show.
How I get to do not disturb, man? I got
Just
the
slide
general.
it down from the top. From the
Oh,
top of the
from the
screen,
top.
slide down. It'll pop up. Yeah. Hit that focus button. Say focus.
Hold on.
Okay.
Slide down from
See,
the
I
top.
slide it down like that. Slide down from the top and
There you go. There you
yeah.
go. There you go. Which one of them buttons is do not disturb?
Focus. The focus button right there. Focus. Hit that focus button.
Which one of them buttons is do not disturb?
It's focus. It's called focus.
It's a what? Focus?
Focus.
Let me see. It ain't no focus on here. Do not disturb.
If you
I just
hit the
swiped down. Let
focus
me see.
button, it'll tell you about the do not disturb.
Oh, focus.
Yeah, I just told you, man. I just told you 100 times.
Until the end of this event.
Okay. There you go.
God damn it. I mean, don't disturb me to Saturday. My phone off to Saturday.
They can reach your ass.
So now he playing. They played the first game. I gotta write him off that board. Erase him off that board for me. Now, what I was gonna say is about the Texas kids
Okay.
this morning. Sorry, you guys. Share the show right now. Some other people get some. They laughing. They at work laughing their ass off right now. They're like, "What he's going?" You know what I mean? And so, let me give y'all a rundown. The best performance, mind you, it's an extremely shifted bell curve for the Texas player. Robert Miller did not play, did not suit up. Neither did Nick Cody. That was surprising. The kid out of Dallas, Southern Assault. Nick Cody, he shut it down this morning. And I'm not sure if he's going to play next game. I'm waiting to see if it was just one day. But I don't think he's playing anymore this weekend for Nick Cody. didn't have a didn't have a good performance. And sometimes, Hatter, when you do that, you get frustrated. You say, man, I'm ready to go home. I don't even feel like playing anymore. I'm not quoting Nick Cody. I'm telling you what some of these kids are feeling. I've had two young players told me today, I'm ready to go home.
What?
College coaches still are out here watching them play. I've had two that told me today, I'm ready to go home. I'm quoting them. So this is see, that lets you know the fight that is
Jimmy,
not
maybe they
well.
just been traveling and doing so damn much.
Yeah, but if this is what you thought you wanted, and you end up getting everything that you thought you want, but it ain't you giving it,
I
you
got you.
giving
I
it to
got you.
somebody else,
I got you.
and you may be ready to cash out.
I got you. I got you. I
You
got you.
know? And I'm not saying that no particular man. What's going on, boss? No particular person is saying that I'm talking about. No, I'm saying that I know. I've heard the kids. Because I run through. I'm not seeking to having conversations or interviews with the young ones. Nah, I see one or two laying around, lolly just lounging, and I'll take the opportunity to just
So maybe,
tell me
Jimmy,
what's
they
going
didn't
on.
know what they were asking for. They wanted this, but they don't want this fight. That's what they call it. Maybe they didn't say, Jimmy, you might think you want to do some stuff. You might think you want to, Jimmy, you might think you done read a book, How to Swim. But, Jimmy, when you jump off in that damn ocean, man, and them sharks coming at your ass and them barracudas coming, that ain't what you asked for. That ain't what you signed up for.
Yeah, yeah. So here's what I've been doing. And what I'm going to do, a lot of you guys hadn't heard from me yet, that's out there that may be watching right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to hold every person accountable that has called me, texted me, conversated with me, politicked, lobbied with me to get certain kids into this camp that I may have gave a vote to. I'm gonna reach back to some of y'all and ask y'all and let y'all know. Don't next year
Ever.
sit it out. Don't call me. Don't ask me to get your kids in this camp no more. I done gave you one, and you mess around and try to get me fired for some of you guys that done got into the camp, and that's what happens. See, understand how this thing goes. Understand how it goes.
I'm having fun.
Back in the, you're popular. You're as valuable in this business
Mm-hmm.
as your ability to successfully make your boss or your supervisor look good. You are as valuable. Think about it. You go way back in the trap when you first came in the business. As the more you made the postings look good, it made you more valuable,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you can't make them look good, then guess what? You heavy trash.
Mm-hmm.
Put your ass on the side of the street.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if my ability to make my supervisor look good in this situation or in a setting like this, that means you get a stripe on your sleeve. And they say, well, man, who got him in there? Who did him? Remember a couple of years ago when I lobbied like hell to get little Xavier Wheeler in this camp.
And here
And
come
he
to
came in this camp, understand, a very late invite. He got here, and guess what he did? He led the entire camp in assists. And so before when he got here, it was the world against me and Xavier Wheeler. What the hell is this little old cat doing here? And I was like, well, hell, you had the Crime Stopper here, and he didn't bust a great. I know this young fella here better than Crime Stopper. So he's our Houston Crime Stopper. And he came here, done that. Guess what happened? Now everybody gives me a pat on the back. Good job, Hicks. Great, great, way to go. But if you get now, guess what? I'm still playing with house money because of the fact that we had 17. Remember, we had 17 players here just 2 years ago, and 6 of those guys ended up getting drafted in the NBA draft from out of the state of Texas. That was just 2 years ago at this particular camp. We have receipts to show that. So we still playing with house money from that. But this year right here was different because a lot of we felt like we had to go and reach and then reaching, you looking out for people, getting their kids in the camp. And on top of that, Howard, let me tell you why it kind of hurts a little bit. some of the very people who made decisions to go play in other events when I'm hosting events. So that means you wasn't willing to support my event. You weren't willing to use your finger as to plug the hole in the boat, but you want me to save you, want me to help you. And know what I do it? It ain't about you. If it's a kid deserving, I throw the kid a bone. But now some of y'all owe me one. No, y'all owe me two. You don't owe me just one. You owe me two for looking out for your kids. Because it makes your program look good. I know how that stuff go, Hal. When they get their kids in there and say, look, we didn't have to go and play this. We didn't have to go do this. We still, look, we had a kid here. We had one kid went to that camp. You come play with us. When they're recruiting these kids away from some of the powers that be, they'll say, hey, this is what happened. But look what I did. I want y'all to pay attention to that. Because if that was you, or if that was the dude across the street that had the position of power that I may be dwelling with this particular camp, would they have done the same thing? I want you to think about that. Would they have done the same thing?
You just made me think of something. So people can say, look, I didn't even have to go to his events, and my kids still made it in there. So we that cold over here. Wow. And
I'm not
he,
saying they saying that, but
but they could.
that's what they could say.
Shit.
You see? And you see how this stuff goes? So that means now, I'm the mask is coming out. If your ass ain't playing in my event next year, I promise you, don't call me for my vote. That goes everybody. Could that mean if he that good? Everybody on the committee should have saw him play. If he that good, you send that kid to John Lucas camp. That way you can see him firsthand. If he that good, because that's what they bypassing Lucas camp at. It ain't just me. A lot of them bypassing Lucas camp. That used to be a prerequisite on the local level, on the regional level, for a lot of kids. So now what you're doing is you're bypassing that way. You're trying to do it your own way. And then meanwhile, you're dealing with two guys amongst many that have a soft place in their heart, in our heart, for the game, for our area,
Yeah.
and that's what's happening.
Yeah.
And you guys out there watching, you know I'm telling the truth. You
Yeah.
know I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
What I'm saying right, what I just said, and you let me know, ain't no lies in that. If
And
that
this,
was somebody else would
yeah.
have done that, because I hear it all the time. People say, well, man, why so and so ain't got the kid ranked that high? Why ain't got? Well, guess what? He didn't play in Coon Stats event. He didn't play in when it was Bob Gibbons back in the days running this camp originally. This top 100 camp. If your ass didn't play at Bob Gibbons event in North Carolina,
You ain't got a chance.
and you was a borderline kid, your ass wouldn't get no invite. You people knew it, and they didn't complain back then. That's the thing that's funny. They didn't
Cause
complain at
they
all.
know you, they gonna complain. They know us. They gonna complain to you. Yes. See, Bob Gibbons didn't care. I mean, and you. I guess you've been a little bit more intimate with these kids. To Bob Gibbons, it was business and business. To you, it's business, but it's just different. It's different with you and John. People just think they can bypass this process, and it's okay. You don't have to go to John's team. You don't have to play with John, but understand he got the power to not have your son be there.
Them days, I don't know. I can't speak for John,
Yep. Right.
but for me,
Yeah.
I'm done. That is not happening again. I'm letting you guys know right then. I'm letting you know. Joker ain't playing in my event. That don't mean I won't give him a vote.
Yeah.
But I can guarantee you
I ain't
that
fighting.
it ain't coming. It ain't coming this easy.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna come this easy. And think about you, Sally. It probably ain't hit you. It probably didn't even soak into you. Think about these last three kids. One kid from T Mac All Stars. One kid from TJ Food.
Mm-hmm.
One kid from Southern Assault.
Mm-hmm.
Then the last three in from Texas.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got a quote. So tell me who done did something. Give us a roundup of what did happen.
What
You
this
said on the
morning?
Barrel Coat, you said they got better today this week. What happened?
Well, I'll let you determine that. our
Okay.
leading scorer from the player from the state of Texas. Remember, two of them didn't play. I mentioned earlier, Robert Miller III and of course Nick Cody. They were in street clothes, so that leaves us 6 players from the
Okay.
state of representing the state of Texas. This is how they fared. Liam McNeely had 9 points, 3 rebounds in 29 minutes. That's 9 points, 3 rebounds in 29 minutes. His team won the game, but that was his stat line. The, Let me give you the next one. Um, um, uh, Josiah Mosley,
Josiah. Okay.
4 points, 6 rebounds, 18 minutes in a loss. Dylan Thompson, 3 points, 2 rebounds, in 10 minutes in a win. Cade Dotson, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in
Whoa, whoa,
19
whoa, whoa,
minutes
whoa, whoa.
in a
He scored
loss.
2 points the other day now. How the hell can you score 2 points again? Jimmy, I just saw that defense. Hey. All right, keep going. Keep going.
Ashton Simmons from Beaumont Westbrook,
Okay.
2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists in 19 minutes and a loss. DJ Ray Davis, 4 points, 2 rebounds in 14 minutes in his game and a W. That's it.
I
That's
just
it.
want I just I just
So
want to
so
come on, come
hold
on,
on. Just
come on.
one what?
I just want to know why these people can't score. I just saw the defense being played out there. Why can't we get to the ball? Why can't we get a point?
Alan, I just want to add something up for you in case some of you guys ain't good in math.
Mm-hmm.
I just mentioned the stats from 6 players. 6 players from the state
Yeah,
of Texas.
yeah.
You know what they combined for today?
Don't tell me that.
24 points combined. 24 points combined from 6 different players from the state of Texas. And several of them a couple of them are ranked nationally.
And we
And they
got a little boy
combined
from Detroit averaging 26 points a game.
27. The underclassman is running this camp right now. Think
Oh,
about it. The underclassmen, right? You
okay.
mentioned earlier about the young fella from Detroit, and that is
Acock. Darius
Acuff, the
Acock.
guard.
Yeah.
Remember, we had him at Nike Elite 100 a couple of weeks ago, earlier this month,
Okay, I
and
didn't
and
know
he
that.
and
I
he,
didn't
and
know
he
he was.
fared well
So
there.
he's a youngin.
Yes, he's 2025. I say the youngins are running this camp. So he's leading the camp in scoring with 27.7 a game. He had 31 a while ago, Hatter. 30 a while ago this morning. And so guess what though? He's tied for first atop the leaderboard with guess who?
Oh, Boozer.
Huh?
Boozer.
No. No.
Flag.
Young AJ Dibonsta.
Oh, my dude.
They
Yeah.
tied. He had 31 in the last game. A game a while ago. He was he was what they call cooking just a while ago. Aggressive. Now, meanwhile, on the flip side, let me share something with you now. Coming from the staff, he's taking what I call taking extreme gambles, and they're paying off. Meaning that he's not totally following. He's not the best of teammates right now, but they're tolerating him because the team they're 1-2. But they're
Jimmy Jones,
tolerating
can
him
I
right
tell
now.
it? He's shooting that thing every time he touch it.
Well, yeah, well,
Yeah,
it's going in a lot. It's
huh?
going in a lot.
I know, but come on now.
So he's taking a gamble, and his coach is Jabari Smith,
That's who he
right?
dunked on.
One set during the game a while ago, he had the ball, and Jabari was like, "Whoop it, pass it, like to whoop it around, so we can
Yeah.
get the flow, get the offense rolling." He tried his best, and they sent a double at him. Then he finally got off the ball. But here's the thing: talking to Jabari after the game, here's the thing: like you learn NBA like conversation and swag or vernacular.
Uh-huh.
Is that check this out? Now, any of you guys out there watching right now, you check this out.
Okay.
When you're playing with a shot clock,
Mm-hmm.
and he explained to me, there's only a handful of people in the world that gets to dribble the ball get 8 dribbles in a shot clock.
Mm-hmm.
I say it again.
In the
There's
world.
only a handful of people in the world
Mm-hmm.
that has the privilege of dribbling the ball 8 to 10 times before they pass it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see a young cat possessing the ball like that, it would drive NBA folk crazy.
Crazy.
You haven't earned that merit yet
Mm.
to do that. But at the
Mm.
same time, you're still leading the camp in scoring, and I'm going to see him play next to see if he's going to make any adjustments with trying to be more of a team guy. Now, there's two underclassmen I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
They're leading the camp in scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Leading the camp in rebounding is Cameron Boozer, another
Another
2025.
underclass. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. The kid AJ a while ago. He's not 2025, Adam. He's 2026.
Yeah. Right.
Now
Right.
he's transferring. He grew up in Boston. He's moving, transferring to Prolific Prep. They're gonna be dynamic this season. Prolific Prep. So now, if Cameron Boozer is leading in rebounds, right, right, then you have Cooper Flagg, who's third in rebounds, and also fourth in scoring, and among the top three in block shots. Cooper Flagg, guess what?
I
Yesterday, that
like
was an
Cooper Flag, Doc.
Cooper Flagg. See, that's the whole thing. You went head to head with Boozer. Boozer, to me, got the edge. You
Yeah.
won the game, but
Yeah.
take the win and run with it in the camp setting.
Yeah.
But that doesn't diminish Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg's still a bad dude, man.
Yes, sir.
He's still a bad dude, and that's the thing that I like. That I'm high on. He competes.
Yeah.
And that's one of the new
Yeah, he
things,
do.
easy way for those that don't know how to evaluate.
Mm-hmm.
If you never had to worry about evaluating, when you're watching some of these games from now on, ask yourself who's competing on the floor. You can tell competing.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
baby mom, you basketball moms out there, y'all can tell
But Jimmy,
competing.
how can you compete if you ain't trying to stop nobody though?
That's the whole thing. That means you're not competing. You can
But
tell
but
competing.
but but most of the people in this camp ain't trying to stop nobody.
You get moments at the rim where guys gonna meet guys at the rim.
Okay, at the rim.
You get some moments,
Okay.
but it's not required from baseline to baseline because it's gonna take some of your energy away. So some of the guys are preserving their energy for the offensive end. But at
Okay.
the same time, it's more moments than not. If you run your ass there to the rim, somebody gonna probably meet you there more times than not. It's not like an NBA All-Star game. Now I've seen some guys go uncontested to that rim, but that's few and far in between. I want to get you on that. So that's what I want to share with you guys over
That's
here
good,
from the
man.
camp.
That's good.
They go in the single elimination bracket play on tomorrow. The college coaches cannot come back in tomorrow. It's their last hour and a half. They get to evaluate these young people. Uh,
They probably ready to go
uh,
anyway.
Speaking of ready to go, I just thought about it. Kay Dotson, Ashton Simmons, and Dylan Thompson. These young men will be all leaving
Got,
this evening. The camp.
yeah, to go get
They
practice. They got practice.
they going to practice. I
Mm-hmm.
learned that one of the teams on the East Coast that's one of the favorites to win the Peace Jam. They
Expression? Who is it?
huh?
What's the team? Expression?
No,
Which
no,
one?
no, not them.
Who?
No, not especially.
Okay. Oh, you
One
can't
of the
tell
team,
it. Don't worry about it.
one of the team that have won a couple of them already,
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about
and
then. Okay.
they're one of the favorites to this year.
Okay.
One of the favorites.
Mm-hmm.
It came to me that the word is that they influenced 4 kids from their 17U to not come at all. That's unprecedented. That is unheard of. That has never happened before. 4 kids that got invites from that program because they wanted to be able to practice
They
multiple
trying to
times.
win that thing, ain't they, man?
So it goes to show once again uh, how some people may have. See, you understand? It could come from a different place, Al. It
Yeah.
could come from a place where, let's say last year, maybe he might have had 4 kids he wanted in that couldn't get in.
Ah, I got you. Okay.
It could be some retaliation
I got
if
you.
that's the case.
I got
I always think it all the way through in most situations. But That's pretty much it. We're definitely in overtime, and
What
he just
walk
scored
at?
his
What
last
walk at?
point.
What walk?
He's at one of the tables.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Let
he
me
worked.
let me see.
He worked. Let him
You know
work.
what? I saw C Walk rolling a suitcase around at lunch,
Uh,
and you just brought up a quick question. I wonder if C walked and left. I wonder if C walked and left and ain't told me nothing. Why would he have gone, Howard? What he got to do?
man, you know it's stuff. You know it's some stuff happening at home. It might be happening.
You know what?
Yeah, you follow me?
Pop go to Weasel.
Weasel, the weasel go pop. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
I just
yeah, yeah,
he had his roller luggage.
yeah,
So and why would you have your regular luggage here? You stay. C walk may be gone.
yeah,
He may
yeah.
be gone.
He just made
But
sure.
anyway,
Hey, he
man.
the boss, man. He just making sure everything all right to get the hell out of there. CEOs don't stay the whole time. But no, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm out of here, man. I'm glad y'all did this, man. I mean, you did this. It was right on time. Cause I was just talking about what the hell. Hold up. I was saying y'all spend all that money for them kids to come down there. Jimmy, I said they spent all that money for them kids down there, the college coaches down there, but ain't nobody playing no damn defense. So what the hell? And then you told me, no,
It's a camp.
that's not.
It's a
I'm,
camp. I mean, and that's the thing that it's you got to look way past it. At moments, in key moments,
yeah,
when it's called upon,
uh-huh,
game tight,
yeah. You might, you
possession,
might see
possession.
something.
You're looking for it then. It matters
Okay.
then.
Okay. All right.
The guy come to the rim, post you up down on that block, and he go right through your chest. Defense matters then. People paying attention at certain moments.
Right.
They paying attention, and it's a lot of NBA
Hey,
teams here.
hey, Jimmy.
There's a lot of
Jimmy, Bud Grant said, is the camp free? It's invite only, Doc.
is what?
He asks, is the camp free?
Who asked that?
This guy, Bruce Grant. Oh, Bruce. He asks, is the camp
Yeah,
free?
this ain't that type of camp. You
This
got
ain't that type of friend. You got to be invited to play in that one, boss.
this ain't that type of camp, man. This they got guys in the top 20, top 30 in the ESPN rankings that ain't at this camp.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
you can't even buy your, well, you can't buy
and
your
and,
way in
and, that,
this one. Huh?
and that's another thing. That was a topic last night at dinner.
Okay.
Of course, Paul Biancardi is here,
Okay.
and he's upstairs. I gotta go. I'll probably go see Paul uh, uh, shortly. ESPN released their national rankings on yesterday,
I'm listening.
and I have a problem with it. I'm not with the ranking per se, the numbers. No, I have a problem with the release of the rankings yesterday. Here's why. There's no other major event going on right now,
Mm-hmm.
but this event, NBPA Top 100 camp.
Mm-hmm.
However, this event is the measuring stick for every single camp that takes place, elite camp or invite only camp in the country. It's measured off this camp. This is the camp where you're going to get the last chance to see a lot of metal sharpened against metal, a lot of matchups between guys and their amongst their peers. It's the last time you're going to see this in abundance across sneaker lines, regardless of whom they play for. So the mere thought of them releasing a rankings on the day one of this camp is totally disrespectful to the camp itself. It lets you know you're basically pissing on the top 100 camp. And I'm gonna tell you why. How or why you might say that? Well, because I've been in the ranking business. You could wait 48 more hours to hit that button and make them rankings list live. Because you could give a kid like Derek Queen, who you just dropped like a rock into the 60s, you could wait and put Derek Queen and see him averaging 24 and 10 at this camp right here. And he could maybe get himself back up a couple of spots. And you don't drop him so hard because you're mad at him because he didn't do what you wanted him to do then. Some kids get better. no matter what you believe, Derek Queen got better this weekend. Now he can get worse next week, but this weekend he done got better. That's just one amongst many. And then some kids had on the flip side, if they would have waited, and there's a lot of kids that laid some eggs this weekend, this week.
Okay.
Some golden eggs.
Damn.
What if you wait, then guess what happens? If you wait, then you will be able to reward them just as their performance showed and drop their ass like rocks because they didn't live up to the billing. Now it looks funky
Interesting.
because the rankings that came out before these young men really got to sharpen themselves against each other. That's disrespectful. So I don't know whose decision it was. I'm going to ask Paul. Remember, I'm in the accountability business this year. I'm holding people accountable. I'm going to ask him why. Why did you do that then? You know damn well you could have waited till Saturday to release these ESPN rankings. It ain't nothing to shuffle 2 or 3 kids up and down if need be. It ain't like this. After watching Boozer and Flag, however you felt about one, you still might feel the same way. But there's no way after that was highly anticipated. I put the schedule together and made sure they played each other first. That way nobody can say I was tired. Nobody can say my ankle was hurting, my back was hurting. They had all 2 week to prepare for that moment. They both lived up to the hype. One just happened to outperform the other when he was guarded or when they were both on the floor. Period. And so guess what? What if you put the rankings out and you rewarded the other one? That's ESPN is the measuring stick, Hatter, of all the rankings, whether we like it or not. They're the measuring stick. And that's wrong as hell for them to do that while this camp was going on. You didn't get his camp an opportunity
He didn't care nothing about it. What he's saying, he don't even think about it. The camp has no value to him. That's what he said.
Yes. That's
Or
you speaking on the camp.
ESPN. Or
Yeah.
ESPN. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or his bosses. Yeah.
Yes. Now mind you, a lot of media guys are on the floor.
I'm
Mingling
watching.
around. A lot of media guys on this floor, covering the games from below. ESPN is sitting up there in the red seats. So mind you, it could be. We mentioned the retaliation. It could be retaliation from their credentials, limiting them to not coming on the floor. See, that's what I'm telling you. I pay attention to this shit. A lot of people don't, or they don't want to tell you about it. But I see it.
Well,
Eric Bossi said he wasn't coming to this camp. Why would you not come to this camp? Why would you not come to this camp? You see what I'm saying?
he come to Pangos, don't he?
I didn't go this year, but he does. Why don't you not come to this camp? You've been here before. So you can see and you can smell effort when you can see collusion, possibly, collaborations, possibly, from certain people that don't look like John Lucas.
Keep talking.
Maybe don't like the power that he yields. But them same people will be calling him for favors to get one of their favorite kids on the summer league team for the Houston Rockets to get them in Vegas. I'm telling you, man, dude, this stuff, this is day in the life of amateur basketball. But a lot of people don't talk about this stuff. A lot of people just turn the other cheek on it. I'm watching it. I don't have a dog in the fight. But anyway, we about to get back to action. Let me see, what's that? There we go. There we go. Something has happened to my phone. Now I'm back with y'all. We're about to get back to action shortly. Get ready to land this plane. And I thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you share the show on your way out the door. This is Jim Hicks in Orlando, Florida, reporting from the NBPA Top 100 camp. And it's about to get louder here. Just a second. Halder, you can come on back in. Let me know you're back in. Wash your hands, Halder, before you come back to that screen. I hear that toilet back there. And And meanwhile,
I'm back, Jim. I'm back. I
there you
just
go.
had to take that phone call because I'm supposed to be off the show right now. but
There,
I
there you
saw
go.
some,
We
huh?
back on. And last but not least, there's still the GMI. We're going to put the schedule out on Sunday. On
Okay.
Sunday. There's a couple of college coaches that's coming in town for the New Balance and the JUCO event. I just talked to a few of them. They will be coming on in H-Town on next week for the GMI. Now, all teams on the GMI will start playing on Friday, not Thursday now, on Friday. And once again, there's still a few spots. If you want to go, still time to change your mind and parlay your efforts. Hey, coach, sick 'em. And then come on down. Send us an email if you want to get to one of those spots. I can get you on in. And meanwhile, it's getting busy around here. Hold on, boss man. Congratulations. Say,
Who that?
it's Chop Shop. Hey,
What's
this Kim English, the
Oh,
new
that's
this
hey,
he the
hey,
new
coach.
H,
Congratulations,
either
coach.
H either HNIC or Providence.
I know. I know.
Either HN hey, I HNIC. Hey, you heard that? You heard what I'm talking about, coach.
Hey man, you gonna get
But
coach.
anyway,
You gonna get coach run
hey
up out
man,
of there, man. You must ain't been
yeah,
to
man. Hey,
You ain't been to Rhode Island. You must ain't been to Rhode Island.
and I'm a guy some sensitive rolling behind me.
That's good, man. I'm glad. Oh, you in your
Hold
element then. You in your element today.
on.
What? What then?
Where Memphis at? Where Memphis? Well, I don't see no coach from Memphis here.
Hey, he busy building an empire out there. Hey, you ain't heard? He working on Javon Quinley, and he just got the best big man available in the country. So he working, man. He let y'all mess with them youngsters. He trying to win because these folks trying to bury him. Yeah. I got
What
a
we gonna do?
question. Is Cal Neptune up there?
Yeah, I just saw him earlier today.
You
We
see
we
him?
wrapped earlier.
Because they trying to crucify him too.
Yeah, man. Seawalk showed me that mess,
Yeah.
and that was again. I didn't talk to him about. They got to remind him now. He got to go and start tapping into his network of media that was there with him before he got there. That way they can hold him down and debunk some of that mess that they're throwing out there.
Yeah.
For real though.
Yeah.
Remember,
I just
that
did it
stuff
this
that come
morning.
out, it's a mission.
Yeah. I did it. I did it
Hey,
this morning. Who else you see?
that was your homeboy Dirk. This I'm all the whole out to you. Everybody,
Man,
I don't want to
you
get too
got to
far
let
on
what damn that? Oh, what he doing? He gone?
Dirk.
He gone?
Nah, he gonna come back. See,
Okay.
you gonna make. Dude, Alan, I'm not gonna be on this thing no 4 o'clock with you.
Oh
We coming.
no! I just want to see Dirk. And then we gone. I don't care about nobody else in there.
Ask Dirk what them kids doing. Ask Dirk what them kids doing out here.
Hey.
He coming over here, man.
Okay. Yeah, you know I want to know. Boy, I love. Wait a minute. Wait yeah. Man, tell me
He coming.
quit. Hey.
Dirk. Somebody said they want to see you.
Man,
Put me on the show, man. You don't call me to get on the show no more, man. What y'all done fired me? I thought I was a resident expert. Y'all done fired me.
Hey man, you know you got to call and tell me what happened at the camp. Call me tonight. You got to tell me everything. You got to tell me what's happening. We can't talk about it on the show.
Tell you, man.
Okay.
We
All
got
right,
Bobby
baby.
Miller up here. He disrespecting H-Town. I got to get him on the court.
Okay, I got you. We'll talk about it tonight. All right.
We're gonna see if Dirk can work his magic. We're gonna see that.
Hey man, I'll see y'all later, man. I'm done with y'all. Hey.
we up out here, man.
Okay.
Y'all share the show on the way out the door, man. Chop Shop, peace.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.